Hi, good morning, everybody. Just showing you some quick clips from the video. It gave me the inspiration for this custom build we're doing of the AMT Ford, in my case, C900. So I got permission from this outfit to go ahead and use some clips from their video. Gave me a big thumbs up, no problem. So there you go. Starting to look familiar? GatewayClassicCars.com. Awesome place to pick up some collectible automobiles or trucks you've been looking for. I guess all I can say is, are we having fun yet? All right. Subject for today, next couple minutes anyways, is this girl right here. I'm getting it ready for the final coats, which are going to go on here within the next couple hours. Our prototype has some bolt head detail here and here, which I already pre-drilled out the holes. There we go. Pre-drilled out the holes, and I have the nut bolt head detail that will go out here. I looked at the video even more closely the last couple days, and apparently it's got bolts or rivets here also. They're much smaller in diameter than these outside ones, and these are just simple flush head rivets, where these is actual bolt head detail. So the ones I got from Tiki Train Group for out here are a little bit wider and have the actual nut bolt head detail. And the ones I also have from Tiki Train Group are just plain smaller smooth head rivets that will go right here. So you can see I've already installed two of them right there. I installed them first right now before the final coat because they are covered in the final coat of paint on the video. So we got to install those in to get painted. Same time we paint the body here. These outside bolt head details are not painted the body color. They're actually metal bolt heads. So we'll do that afterwards. I pre-drilled two more holes over here on this side. We'll go ahead and install one for you right now just so you guys could see. So that's the outfit right there. I don't know if they still make them or not, but they made tons of them. I want to say about, I don't know, 10 years ago. And they were in every hobby shop and every train swap meet, train show you can think of. I bought a whole bunch of them. I used to build scratch built wooden truss era cars back then in O scale. So I got tons of them. I'm not even sure they make them anymore. But if you find them, scoop them up as much as you can. These things will last you a lifetime. But the detail on them is just super perfect and gives you super results like what we're going to have here. So the Commando Sprue. Let's zoom in nice and tight right there. As you can see, they come on some sort of sprue. What you do is you go in there. Now, I've never shot a video like this before, so let me dance around on both sides of the tripod. You go in here with your good hobby knife, good sharp blade, and you cut one off at a time. I wouldn't cut off more than one, like saying, oh, I'm going to use four. I might as well have them here handy. I won't even say sneeze. If you get up and you blow a slight gust of breeze towards the table, you'll wind up losing a couple. That's how tiny they are. So cut the one you're going to use off at a time. I already pre-did one here. And what you're going to do, while I'm watching through the viewfinder, this is it's pretty sharp. That's a pretty sharp zoom that this cell phone has. But anyways, now the holes are pre-drilled out already. We're going to install this without glue at the moment. We're going to install them first. And then once they're installed, what I do is I'll touch them with glue on the inside, on the back part back in there. Hit it with some good glue. Holding it upside down so the glue doesn't seep back up through the body. We'll let gravity work against it in this case. So let me see if this should work, but here we go. I'll try not to move anything. There you go. I hope that came out. I was looking through the viewfinder. So you theoretically, I guess you can put a little tiny dab of glue on this thing here and then shove it through. I'd rather not because I don't want to mar the paint finish here. When I'm talking about the final coat of paint, it's not going to be back here. This part is pretty much done. I'll give it a misting to cover the bolt heads, but I'm talking about the rest of the model. The next little quickie video I have is going to talk about a big change that's coming as far as the paint is concerned on this cab. And we're going to do it all right now in a series of about three little quickie videos. Only reason I stopped and did this because since I was back here working anyways, I wanted to share these steps on what the AMT Ford 600 kit, or in my case 900, or what it does have, what it is missing, what it's lacking, what's fine. And in my case, the rear of the cab is awesome. Just I noticed on the video that it was missing these little fine detail parts. I'm going to have the airlines up through here, a couple of other little surprises, but everything I'm going to model is on the real one. And I wanted to share what I did. So when you see the final video and I talk about the extra detail I added, at least I wanted to cover these little things so you know how I got there and you know how you could do it. Now, originally I was going to use, just your standard, your standard pin. It's a nice, I did put them in. Unfortunately, the head on this pin is way too large, believe it or not, and stood out like a sore thumb when I put them in the holes. But this is another alternative I usually use. I buy these in a big pack when I find them, different sizes. I'm sure a lot of you guys do that too. Hobby Lobby is your place to go for that. That's where I got all mine. But I needed finer details, so I went out back here and I dug through my model railroad building supplies and I found these rivets. It was perfect. Let's just go ahead and zoom in. And they'll be painted the body color. You hardly will see them. You'll have to look pretty hard to pick them out again once it's done. The side ones you'll be able to see. Those will be painted metal color. Alrighty. I'll shoot a little quick part 2 on what we're going to do as far as the paint is concerned. It's kind of a big deal for me anyways. Come on back.